Superset King, aka Mr. Get Your Tank Top Ready. Coming to you fine people today with a shoe topic. My boy. My boy. All right. So today we're going to talk about, the word is on the YouTube streets that all these Nike shoes that's dropping are going to be limited.
What?
So, okay, we're going to talk about this. But before we get into this, it's the new year. So y'all know we already got some new pickups.
Yes, sir.
So you want me to start, or you gonna start with your latest pickup, my boy?
Oh, I start. No thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little confident now.
Okay.
My latest pickup, we already shared the Columbia 11s. I got those for myself for Christmas. These were actually a Christmas gift given to me by Santa Claus.
Okay. Santa damn Claus.
I got the 2023s, the Vapor Max Flynet.
Let them see them, my boy.
The Air Vapor Max 2023 Flynet. So although 2023 ain't the year, they ain't made no more since that particular year. But I got the pure platinum white. You know what I'm saying? So I think these were, because on the low, I actually like Vapor Max. You know what I'm saying? It fit like a sock. You know what I'm saying? They comfortable, like you walking on air. So this was actually a pretty good, pretty good gift from Santa Claus. I appreciate that. I really do. You know what I mean? I was pretty good this year, so I think I deserve them. So
yeah, pretty good.
So far, that's all I got. That's really into 24.
Bro, we
going
ain't
into 25.
Three days in the year. You told us that's all you got. How did you expect 3 days in the year?
Yeah, but it's about to pick up.
It's about to pick up heavy.
Yeah.
All right. My first pickup for 2025. All right. I'm actually gonna have a shoe review pretty soon for you guys on this shoe. It is the Terminator High.
I like that.
All right, so let me just give a little brief overview. So y'all know the Terminator High is more of the Georgetown colorway. So I ended up getting a gift certificate, from one of my clients. It was pretty high gift certificate too.
Yeah.
So I say, okay, let me see what's out there. So I've always liked the Terminator Highs. Y'all know me. Y'all know how my collection is. I'm not just one side. I like all shoes. But one thing I don't want to fall victim to, because I'm a big, Falcons, Jordan fan, is I don't want everything all my shoes be red and black. Because at one point I looked up, I said, damn, all my shoes red and black.
Yeah.
So I try to mix my colors up. And to keep it a buck with you, when I saw this shoe actually in person, I was like, I don't think I really like it. And then I put it on foot, my boy.
Comfortable.
Forget comfortable. It looked good. I had the sweats on with it. It was good. They give you the extra laces. Cause I was wondering what it would look like with the white laces. I got white laces with green tips. Now for all of y'all out there, y'all older people, y'all know this. Y'all remember them big Nikes on the back of the shoes like this right here? So, it's nostalgia for this type of shoe. And like I say, look forward to the actual review. I'm going to do a review on this shoe. But yeah, that's my pickup so far this year, my boy. This Terminator High in the green and gold. No, it won't be no Green Bay Packers on with it. But it will be that color.
I like the colors.
It will be that color with some Superset King, my customized stuff, or my own stuff with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I'm feeling those.
So now we got to get to the topic at hand. Now y'all know me. I keep these ears to the YouTube streets. Everybody hollering, oh, shoes are going to be limited. Oh, Nike don't want to take no L's. Oh, resellers are cheering out the rafters because they think all y'all are coming back home. Yes! Now, I got to keep it a buck with y'all. I think shoes will be limited, but it's common sense why I think shoes be limited. Okay? I think shoes be limited because they're not going to be what y'all think limited. If somebody was making 600,000 shoes and now they're going to make 500,000, how limited is that, right?
It's no big deal.
I think what it is nobody want to look at a bigger picture, and maybe, people think I know everything. But the bigger picture is, man, they lost a whole generation when it comes to shoes.
Yes.
They got Gen X, they got millennials,
yes,
they got some Gen Zs, but they don't have the alpha generation.
Nah.
Because you got a group of kids, right? We know we're going to lose a group of kids who are gonna get Asics, and gonna get New Balance, and gonna get Sauconys, right?
Right.
So that's a loss, that's automatic. Because now you got a whole new crowd that everybody used to have. Do you know at one point every generation will all just buy Nikes and Jordans?
Yep.
And that's changed, right?
Man, it's crazy because I'm even seeing and it's usually the other way around. Yeah. I'm even seeing Nikes that look like Asics and that look like I'm seeing those shoes now. I can't think of the name off the top of my head.
Vomero.
Those are the ones.
I told you I keep
those are the ones. And they got them in like dope colors. Yeah, I was like, because I even thought about getting them. I'm like, man.
Well, if you know the history of Nike done copied a lot of stuff.
Yeah. But I see those. And that's them trying to appeal to that generation. Yes.
I told people a long time ago, if you check the numbers, their number one seller is, let's see, number one is the Air Force One. Mm-hmm. Number two is the Air Max. Number three is the Trailblazers.
Okay.
And everybody thinks, Blazers, not Trailblazers, the Blazers. Everybody think George, collab. That is such a small margin when it comes with Nike.
Right.
I do believe, yes, shoes will be limited, but don't get yourself up here all excited thinking all of a sudden now you're going to go back to selling us shoes for $350, $400.
Nah.
In the words of the late, great Bernie Mac. May you rest in shit. May you rest in shit. You get that. That's not about to happen. And limiting shoes is not a bad thing, in my opinion. Now, I can't speak for you because people say, oh, Jordan had so many shoes, that's why it's changing. No, Jordan was listening to y'all because a lot of y'all say y'all wanted these shoes.
Right.
And then y'all didn't want them when they came out. Right. It is what it is.
Right.
But what I don't understand is why people get excited about shoes being limited. Just tell me that. I need to know for myself. What excites you about a shoe being limited as opposed to it being a shoe that you really want? Now, if you see a profit, cool, do what you do. But I don't see it. Like, I just don't understand why would y'all think Nike, who's in the business of making money, would limit their shoes to that point.
I think that at one point in time, like, how it was, no matter in the 80s to 90s, when you had certain shoes, everybody didn't have them. Like, it was a time.
It was a different time.
Everybody didn't have Jordans. If you had Jordans, you were somebody. Even like we talk about them Deons.
You was somebody.
Everybody didn't have them Deons either. Everybody didn't have Griffeys. Everybody didn't have Air Max. It was a lot of shoes. Everybody didn't have pennies. It was a lot of shoes because they were over a certain price point. Mm-hmm. So everybody didn't have them. So if you had them, it's almost like they were limited, but it was limited for the time because
your funds were limited.
Exactly.
Everybody got money.
Not everybody got them. I think before Jordans went crazy, because when you go back to the 99 and the 2000 and really probably from 99 to 06, they weren't kicking them Jordans out like that.
No.
It still was a little limited thing. Like, everybody didn't have them at that particular point. I think that they had a vision for the line, like Air Force Ones or even Reebok Classics. Like, we gonna make these things timeless. And then when people kept complaining about, oh man, we ain't got Jordans, I can't get them. They ran out of my size. I think they felt like, okay, if you can't get this one, you can get the next one.
Yeah.
But we like, man, I don't want that one. I want that one.
I want this one.
So
you're right, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of variables to this whole limit thing. I just think that whatever they can do, I guess they don't want to waste money. Like you said, it's a whole generation that they're missing.
Yeah, it's a whole generation that's gone now. You might get them back, but that's generation, which means them numbers are gonna be gone. You already know that. Anybody with any sense know, okay, we don't have the high schoolers, we don't have the young kids no more. We know we got Gen X, we know we got some millennials.
Right. Well, and again, with certain shoes, like we talked about the Olive 9, we talked about the Black Cement 3, we talked about the Black Toe 14. Yeah. We know certain people bought those shoes.
We know about them.
We know who's going to buy Trainer SCs. We know who's going to buy Trainer Ratchets. We know who's going to buy Diamond Tear. It's a certain demographic of folks that's going to buy those shoes.
Yes.
But if you limit them too much, now you're going to handicap them. Because again, the resellers like, oh, we back.
We back. They smiling.
We back. And
how the Grinch was.
Listen,
they be back
ear to ear, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you can stay back because you won't get a dime of my money. I'm not doing it, man, because
I can't do it.
It's like, okay, I get it. All right, shoe costs $150. You say, all right, $175.
I'll pay
I can do that.
I ain't finna
But
give you no
I'm not finna give you no $300. Not for no shoe that I know originally was $89, $90.
Yeah.
I get with the times and all of that. It's a little bit, you know, you gotta do inflation and all that. But bro, I'm not doing it. Listen, I'll just go without them.
Yeah, I go without. I had already prepared that when they first started talking about that. You know, shoes was gonna be limited and get all your pre-orders in and all that stuff. Now, no, dog, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna go to the store to get them, and then we're gonna see where we rock it from there. Because I'm not finna go through all that. Because first of all, let's be real, bro. They talking about a possible 30 shoe drops.
Yeah.
You gotta think about now how many shoes they got, looking at about 30 shoe drops.
Yeah. And I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at, okay, out of those 30, what do I want? All right. What can I not go without?
Because I know I'm like that too. I already know two that I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna get the shadow backboard one.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna get the bread one.
Right.
I already know I'm not gonna get the Ferrari 14 because it doesn't mean as much to me as I know it does most people.
Right.
You know, those two are already just process elimination that's gone.
Those not on my radar. But I'm not even talking about Jordans. I'm looking at Nikes.
Nikes, period.
Because it's gonna be some Jordans that I non-negotiable.
Bro, I can't think about a Nike right now that I couldn't go. Think about how can you go without right now the Diamond Turf one?
Can't do it.
Okay. How you gonna go without that SC Trainer Bo Jackson?
Can't do it. I need another pair of those. We talked about that.
At this point, let's keep it a whole 100. Can you see you letting them Charles Barkley sit now? Because most people claim they don't want them because I'm telling you what they're saying. They say they don't want them, that they just had them 2 years ago, right? Just like the SC. So that's the case. They should sit still. So you know you're going to want to get them now.
You know you're going to want to get the Barks. Air Max 95s. Like, I got those in 2020.
That
the
neon,
big bubble.
That neon.
The neon one, and it's a mandarin orange one. And the way they rolling, they might sneak in some more of the OG colorways on because you watch In the House.
I can't turn that neon 95.
No, and I got the neon 95 in 2020.
But that bubble ain't going to look the same way it look now.
And that's the reason why I'm going to get it. But if you, like y'all know I'm the TV dude. In the House, LL had all them OG 95s on, man. Mm-hmm. All them OG 95s. So if they were to sneak out some extra ones, I wouldn't say I couldn't walk like the great Air Max 95. Hadn't heard anything about it, but who knows? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They can do what they want to do. They can look at it and say, okay, this right here buzzing. Let's throw these out. Let's throw them, and we gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we want.
Yeah, like, they matching. They're matching all them Jordans coming out with Nikes.
Right.
They call our bluff.
Right.
And Dion gonna call our bluff by itself.
Yeah.
Because he threw one wrinkle at us with the draft day, right?
Yes. I didn't know that was coming. Yes.
Okay, that was one wrinkle. So you know they gonna get their money. It's gonna be at least 2 to 3 more wrinkles like that.
I think what the problem is, and it's a good problem to have, you Dion. That Falcon colorway of the Diamond Turf, it's gonna do the same thing. That DT, I hate the 96.
Talking about 90s,
I'm talking about the original colorway.
It's gonna be Audi.
It's
that's the reason why I'm not getting my hopes up.
They gonna hit us with that one first. Then what they're gonna do is mix in some of them different ones. Then they gonna hit us with them orchids. Then they gonna hit us with them emeralds. They're not gonna give us the OGs back to back. Like
no, they ain't gonna do that.
They gonna mix them in. But the one thing that I was surprised about with I'm gonna say 96 for the purpose of the video. The one thing I was surprised about up to this point is that we only got the one OG colorway. Like
that's it.
You was hot, baby. You was hot. Like even that 49er colorway. I think if they did that thing right,
that red and white one, like you said, that red and white one, if they had brought that out right behind this black one, but they would have been magic, bro.
But they would have had to do it right because I got that colorway back from I think 06 or 07, something like that. But it was a good shoe. Don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't done because that one had them flames, but it was black, then it turned into red. Yeah. It had a gold check on it. That was quality back then. Cowboy colorway, I'm still crying about. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna keep crying about it.
I was shocked that they didn't give us that this past year, 24.
Yeah.
I mean, those, don't get me wrong, the Colorados and that colorway you like.
You know I love that
Falcon colorway.
You know I love that one.
They not saying they didn't hit home runs because I agree. I think they did.
They did.
But they still was sitting on so much money. And I think they ears to the street, but they listening, but they ain't listening.
I think we'll get it because as long as Dion continues to make himself relevant and to keep winning, I think that we're gonna get all of them. I think they're gonna make the biggest thing we don't want is 2013, right?
Message.
Oh,
we don't want that again.
No.
But I think now that they're gonna approve upon all this, and I think we're gonna get what we're looking for. That's just me personally. I feel like now we're looking for. But as far as like the limitness, but as far as the shoes being limited,
yeah,
I gotta keep it a buck with you. If they go and they limit these shoes like these people want them to,
yeah,
that's gonna be a bad year.
But
You're gonna go from being a great year to being a bad year. Don't believe you me. I know most people who report the news on shoes are resellers.
Yeah.
So they telling you
yeah.
what from their, they got a bias about it.
They're gonna tell you what they want you to know.
Yeah,
or
they're
gonna tell you what they want you to believe. But Tupac said a long time ago, don't believe everything you read.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna let y'all fool me either.
Yeah.
And I go back, like he said, the things that y'all say when we giving the content, man, y'all keep us going. So I go back and I look to see, man, I really want to know what y'all think, man. Why do you think these folks are excited about it's supposed to be limiting shoes? Like what about that excites anybody?
Yeah.
Like I like availability. I want to be able to walk in the store and get what I want.
Yeah.
Forget a raffle and forget, man, hey man, you got 11 and a half, let me get them.
That's
you know
what
I'm saying?
I want
I ain't gonna play no games with you. I know what I want. I know I got the money, I'm gonna go in there and get it. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't got the money, I'm gonna find it from somewhere.
I think we might get lucky though. Timing is everything.
Yeah.
If the shoes come out the end of January, we talking about the Diamond Turtle,
Right.
And you already know what comes with that because people just already did Christmas.
Taxes.
But the goddamn taxes.
Taxes, but hey, tax money, baby.
Taxes,
hey,
bro.
So people gonna spend. They gonna spend. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't listen. I'm not mad at nobody.
They keep spending. I have to pay.
I'm not mad at nobody because shoot, we work all year long. And I be looking at my pay stub at the end of the year like, God damn, I ain't mean to cuss, but they took out a lot of doggone taxes out.
And they still feel like they ain't taking enough.
Yes, like, man, bro.
They still want all these
taxes, disability, retirement. I'm like, golly, you know what I'm saying? These people get more money than my money than I do. Shoot, so yeah, like I need my little return too. But yeah, no, so you have that going around. You got people, get bonuses and stuff like that. And these are the things we enjoy. Like we enjoy.
Yeah, I just hoping the time be right on the Diamond Turf one though. But I didn't want to talk too long.
Yeah.
I just felt like this. Everybody started talking about shoes limited 2025, shoes limited 2025. I mean, I just wanted to get some feedback, but y'all leave comments.
Yeah, do that.
As far as what do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like it's a good thing if they're going to limit shoes in 2025? You think it'll be a bad thing? Or do y'all think that they just put these rumors out just, to create a buzz? Because I personally think that this is just being a buzz being created. Piggyback off something I was going to say earlier. Do y'all notice now all of a sudden they keep talking about SC Trainer coming out, this Barkley coming out. They keep talking about all these shoes that everybody say, oh, these shoes out 2 or 3 years. Don't get played. I think Nike trying to play us. I think what they doing, they putting fillers out there just to see what people's response is going to be. Because I really, really believe that's what we're looking at right now. I think most of this stuff that people saying, oh, this coming, that coming, I think those just little bait. They want to see what people really feeling, because they did the same thing with the Steel 10. Well, but we supposed to be getting it because people put them fillers out for a while on that Steel 10.
Listen, I need that Steel 10 with toe cap. Don't do me like that. But
come back.
But you would know this better than me. So, and I'm asking this question for a reason.
Yeah.
The Trainer SC, the Auburn colorway, is that 89 or 90?
That's 90.
That's 90. So I'm gonna say yes based on that, because
90, because 91 is the Mac Trainer Max 91.
Right.
And 92 is, of course, the cool blue though,
right? Well, the reason I say that is because it's 2025. 1990 was how many years ago?
Shit, what? I'm not 40. What that? 35.
35 years ago. 35 is a number. It's sort of like an anniversary.
35th anniversary.
So I'm gonna say yes based on that. Based on the fact it's 1990, we're in 2025. So I would say anything 1990 is probably a go. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even shock me if we got some Air Max 90s along the way throughout this year. Just because, I mean,
they killed them.
Yeah.
They might, but remember they killed. Remember they brought them thing out that time. They killed.
I got a pair of Air Max 90s in my closet. Some suede orange with a little bit of green in them, bro. Air Max 90s was the you know what. So it wouldn't shock me because they can do what they want to do.
They can do what they want to do. But the only thing is about it's all my time of dealing with shoes. It's rare that we'll get shoes in 2 years.
Talking about like from some
2 years. It's rare.
Yeah.
Now, like I say, maybe y'all could teach me something that I don't know. But from my experience, shoes usually have at least a 4-year shelf life.
At least a
4-year shelf life. Yeah. If they do it in 2, they do it in 2. That mean they got an inside scoop on something. But the SC trainer, to be honest with you, it did not sell like that well the last time it was out. Because most people, because I got it with 17, right?
I missed the last one. I didn't even know it came out.
Yeah, it came out.
I needed
matter of fact, my LB, he ended up getting them much later because, like I say, now don't get me wrong, they weren't available at my size, but the smaller size, people was able to get them later. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I can't, and y'all know I hate to sound like some dude. Oh, I got a bunch of shoes, but dog, if I miss a shoe, if I miss a release, it ain't gonna be the end of the world. Nah. When you get over 100 some pair of shoes, I mean, come on, dog.
Well, it depends on what it is, because if I miss that diamond turf,
I'm not
OG,
still gonna cry.
I am.
I'm not gonna cry. let me tell you the reason why. Let me tell you the reason why I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry about it, my boy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cry about it because I done had the shoe. I had the shoe OG. I can't cry about it because of the fact that I got so many shoes replaced. I mean, think about it. Dion, your guy. Bo Jackson, my guy. I got a whole bunch of Bo Jackson shoes, right? I got a lot of stuff like that. So it's like, I'm at the point, to be honest with you, say I don't get that shoe. I guarantee you I got enough shoe to hold me to the next time they come around.
Oh, for sure.
So that's just my thing. That's just because I refuse to jump through hoops. Yeah. Do you know that great feeling we got when me and you both went in and got our black cement threes, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Do you really want to see us around here running from city, town, and town to try to find these diamond turfs like that and have to talk to these people?
I did that when the Jordan 5 came out in 2020, man, and it was touch and go. I ain't gonna lie, I was calling everybody I knew, and I hate that, man, because again, I only want one shoe, one size that I'm gonna wear. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I normally, I know I talk doubling up on diamond turfs. That's a different situation. But 99% of the time, I ain't out here trying to hit nobody over the head for nothing either. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I just feel like it's certain people shouldn't take L's in the sneaker game. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say that. I feel like the L's are just like they tell you in football. I think the L's make you appreciate the wins. Yeah. I think I've taken quite a few L's in the shoe game.
Me too.
But I can tell you one thing about it though. I done had a lot of W's.
Oh yeah, way more.
But guess what kind of W's that I've received though, because of my style and the way I do it. I got a lot of delayed W's. Yeah. I've got a lot of delayed W's. You know, things I think I can't get. And next thing I know, 2-3 months, sometimes 2 years later, pop up, boom, I got them. So that's where I'm at with that.
A couple times too.
Yeah, I mean that's where I'm at with it. So I mean I like shoes. I'm into shoes. That's pretty obvious. But as far as like me head over heels, you know, it's the end of the world. No, I'm not gonna do that. And the truth be told, my boy, they expect us to do that. Yeah, they expect that from us.
We keep them busy
because we keep them busy. They expect us to do that. Yeah. But when we like, hey, you know, okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. It's just the end. That just is what it is. That's where I'm at with it. Because yes, it will mess me up. Same thing with these white cement fold. How am I gonna get, man, I got the 2016 well, even if I don't get them, right? If they say, oh, you ain't gonna get the grade 5. I got the grade 5 2013. I want them. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go get. But I got to a point in my mind, it's like, okay, it's so many shoes out there, right? Right. It is like so many shoes. Right. And I like new shoes too.
Man, I think, speaking of that 2016, that Cement 4, now I could be wrong, but wasn't that the one that like that W was the W that put you like all the way back in the game? Yeah. I'm about to say, because I remember we talked about that shit.
Yeah, I was getting shoes. Yeah. But when because I was out, in case y'all don't know, I was out the game for a little while. Right. I would get shoes sparingly here and there. I wasn't like back. But when I got that white cement back in 16, shit, boy, out EA Sports, baby. Out EA Sports, baby. I was back in the game, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Boy? I ain't gonna lie, boy. I started, hey, listen. Yeah. Because they disappointed me so bad in 14 when I wanted to go get the infrared 6. Yeah. I wanted that infrared 6 bad. And then, let me get me wrong. Like you say, now I felt some kind of way, but I had to understand, okay, it's the young people time now. That's what I'm saying. Like I stuff it, right? Because I just couldn't wrap my mind around, because of course, you remember we been out the game for a while. I couldn't wrap my mind around, why is it I'm at this movie theater and all these young kids got these Jordan 6s on. They don't even know about this shoe. I can't get this shoe because they got the shoe.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. And so that's what I mean. I've went through all those stages of the shoe game, the ups and the downs. Now I'm on that mellow.
Right.
I'm on that, okay, am I gonna get it?
Right.
Cool.
Right.
Am I not gonna get it? It ain't gonna be the end of the world.
Still cool. I got you.
You know, it's still cool. That's why I say, just like with me, I was telling you about the you know how you wanted the fire red 5s?
Yeah.
I didn't get them when they first came out.
Right.
I just chilled, did my thing because of the relationships I have. I got the shoe a little bit over retail.
Right, I got you.
Little bit. You know what I mean? Nothing to write home about.
I got you.
That's what I be saying. So, you know, right now we're in a good spot that even if they limited shoes will still be fine.
Right.
Because it's a whole group of people who not buying Jordans or not buying Nikes right now. They want Saucony's, they want New Balances, they want what's the other one they got? They want these Adidas with the AE ones. They want those shoes. So think about it. We gonna get those just off them.
Man, it's even like stuff like brand names that like clothes makers that's making shoes now that kids into like I'm talking about
they do
like top of the line $400, $500 pair
like
of shoes.
Louis, Gucci and all that stuff,
man. They own that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what, I never be on that like that.
I ain't on that. Ain't my style.
Nah, that ain't me. I never be on that.
That ain't for you, boy. But I ain't got no problem with nobody have. Just like
I
just saw my nephew Christmas, dog. He had on some New Balance.
Right.
And hell, I done gave the boy Jordans. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Matter of fact, I think I gave him the defining moment pack when he graduated high school.
Oh man!
I ain't never seen him on his feet. Ain't never seen him on his feet. That's why I say, like, would you? I mean, it's a different generation.
Oh yeah, even my daughters, both of them. Both of them. Like my little daughter, she's still in the Jordan, so I got her the Columbia's, but I also got her a pair of New Balance. I got both of them the same kind of New Balance, just a different color. But you know what both of them told me? With those New Balance, they say this is the exact shoe I wanted. They had no clue I was gonna buy the shoe.
But both of them,
they said this. I wanted this shoe.
They all gray.
I think it was.
They all gray.
I think the number. Don't get me wrong. I
don't know that. Don't ask me.
I'm having. I might have a senior moment right now.
Listen, I don't ask me those numbers on the
I think it's a 9060 or something like. The only New Balance I know is the 574 because those are the ones I wear. You know what I'm saying? When I was wearing New Balance, those are the ones I wear.
When you start talking about New Balance, you know what I do?
Stop talking. Yeah, so I got that. Those are the ones I used to rock, but I think I got them in 9060s or something like that. But they both were like excited about the new, but like they like their other stuff, but they were excited about those. They was like, this was what I wanted right here.
Time hasn't changed, my brother.
But you know what? That still, as a parent, that still makes me great because, you know, they had an advantage. When you got a parent that's into sneakers, you always gonna have an advantage because you're gonna get shoes. And so, but I'm not the type that's gonna force them to wear what I want them to wear. You know what I'm saying? They don't gotta get what I want to get, what I want them to have. If they don't want it, they can get what they want to get. They just have to let me know. You know what I'm saying? I go get it. So yeah, I'm with it. And again, with those same kids at that movie theater, I'm happy that y'all on to something else because it's more shoes, more availability for somebody like me.
It's more now. So that's why I say
hating on them.
When they say they're limited shoes, you just took that group out. It ain't no little group because that's young people. That's you took that group out. So now you limited. So now you got to go amongst us. That's all it is.
And you still got a group of kids or a group of people that's like younger than me. That like Jordan, but they'll pass on them because, like, for example, we'll use an OG for an example, like the 5, right? The Fire Red 5, the Black Tongue coming out this year, or it's supposed to be coming out this year. Grape coming out this year. They may pass on those sneakers because the last time they saw them on the back, they had what? Jumpman. They don't like Nike Air.
Yes, a lot of people don't like it.
So they'll pass just for that reason. I'm here for it. Pass.
I've also heard in this, like I said, I'm on the YouTube streets. I've heard some people don't like this metallic 5 because of the Nike Air. They want the OG Nike Air, not the reflective Nike Air.
I've heard that too, and I've also heard that some people wanted the 23 on the side, not really understanding that was a PE. It did the release.
Hell, I wanted 23 on the side, but I know it's a PE. But I did want it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It'd have been different.
I thought the 23 reflective would have put a touch. But it's one thing about you, what you are.
You call me a purist?
You a purist. You want them as they come, how they used to be. Well, if it ain't the ones as a PE of Michael Jordan, you want it. If it 2011 came with 23, right?
2011 came 07 and 2011 came with
23. Yep.
But see, the thing is that 23 on those two pairs was different. It wasn't like
about the font.
The font was if it came back with that 1990 font, because if you go look around, you float around, you can find them. It's some images of his PEs floating around with the old Durabuck material, that 23. Like, yeah, if it came back like that, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? But it would have had to have came like that for me to say, okay. And I'm not so upset if they would have came with 23 now that I think about it, because I got the 2016 version, which we're gonna talk about that.
Think about it too, and I don't want to go off. Think about the shoe's supposed to be reimagined.
Right.
He wore them with white shoestrings.
With white shoestrings.
What did he have 23 on the side of it?
Of his, yes.
So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. The ones he wore in those playoffs, they had 23 on the side.
So I won't even be mad at it. But I want you guys leave comments. Tell me, how do y'all feel about shoes possibly being limited in 2025? And the biggest question it is, will you be paying resale for these shoes that come out next year if they're not available, because they are very limited? But always remember, over here, we keep the body tight, feet right. Later.